welcome to my channel. I'm Claudia. So today what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be doing a review on this lovely Gucci bag. This is the large Gucci Attache Large bag. I think I said it correctly. I think it's kind of a funny name. The Gucci Attache Large bag. And this one's in the beige and ebony. So I did want to do this review for you guys just so that I can give you my honest opinion. As most of you know, I don't do a whole lot of unboxing videos because, you know, in my opinion, for me personally, if I'm going to watch someone's video to see if it's a bag for me, I want to know what it's like after you've worn it a few times. What do you like about it? What you don't like about it? And one of the things that I really found early on when I started my channel was I love unboxing videos. I think they're amazing. But the only downfall to it is that because it's so fresh and so new, it doesn't really give you a lot of time to just try the item out, see what you like about it and see what you don't like about it. So as you guys know, I try to do a lot of, comparison videos, and also I try to give you guys my honest opinion after I've had it back for some time. So this one I've actually had for about a month now. And I wanted to just walk you through my experience with this bag. I'll start off by just showing you some of the details of the bag and what this bag, what it looks like in the inside. I do want to show you how much I can fit inside of it because this is a little bit of a larger bag. And also I do want to do some more just like body, shots and show you what it looks like crossbody. And because this bag comes with two straps, I do want to be able to show you what the two different looks would look like. So a few things, I'll just jump in and just get started. As you can see, it does come with this like orange strap, which at first I wasn't really sure if I liked that because it does have the green and the red web, lining here. And I thought, I'm not really sure if I like the orange contrast with it, but you know what? It's actually grown on me and I kind of do think it looks different and it gives it just like a pop, which I think is neat. When I wear it with the actual orange strap, I do tend to wear this more casual. Depending on where I'm going, I do like to wear this type of strap because it's so much more comfortable than your regular leather strap, as some of you guys probably know. I do like that it's thick and just really easy to wear. You can see that this bag actually has all of the more silver-like hardware. It's all silver. Everything's silver, and it's a lot different than what I normally get. Most of my bags are gold. So my hardware is usually gold. So that was another thing that I wasn't really sure about if I liked that it was more on the silver side. But I figured, everything that I own is more gold tone. So I figured it might not be a bad idea to try something like this. That would be a little bit different than what I currently have. So some of the things you can see, it's all canvas. So it does have the double G, all the G's here, which I think is kind of cute. The GG Supreme canvas. You can see it goes all around, like the web here goes all around the bag, which is kind of nice. But again, if you look at it just this way, both sides look equally the same. There's really not a big difference in the sides of this bag. They look identical. As far as hardware, like I already mentioned, it's silver, but it does have, you can see the Gucci here. So it does say Gucci here, which I think is nice. I will say one of the things I'm noticing, you may even notice it here in the video, is that it's kind of dirty. It looks kind of like my fingerprints are like on it. So it kind of tends to get a little bit dirty. You can kind of see it in the video. So that's probably one thing that I don't really like about it, but it really doesn't bother me too much. Like I can deal with it. The other thing, it does come with this adjustable strap, which I'll show you in a moment what that looks like, along with the other strap. So the really cool thing about this bag is that you can swap out the straps, which I think is cool. You can give it more of a dressier look versus more of that like casual kind of dress down look, which I think is super cool. I'll also show you in a moment how that looks. I do want to show you just the close-up here, which I think a lot of people like that it has this like little clip here, the little hook. It's called the G closure, but it's got this little G there, which I'm gonna see if I can get closer for you guys, which is super cute, right? But you can actually hook it right here. So I'm going to show you guys how you hook it. And it just hooks just like that. And this is what the bag looks like if you do it that way. So if you were to hook it that way, it looks like this, and you can carry it this way. Which, personally for me, I honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't wear it like that. I know some people do, and I think it's cute if you're like gonna carry it like this, walk around with your bag like this. I think that's cute. But I don't typically wear it on my shoulder like that. I will show you what it looks like if you were to wear it that way on your shoulder. I'm not sure if I like that look, but I mean, just depends on, you know, your preference of what you like. But I'll show you. I'll go ahead and just remove that hook there. Real easy. I will say it's very easy to hook on and off. So that's one of like a plus, I'd say. But like I mentioned earlier, it does get dirty with your fingertips. Like your fingers, and if it, you know, if you touch it, you can see like here, you can probably see all the marks from my finger. So, I mean, just from from touching it. The other thing that I will mention is that I've only had this bag for a month, and I've only been wearing this bag for about a couple weeks, and I already see some scratches. There's like one scratch here, which I'm not sure you'll be able to see, but when you actually hook this here, it rubs on here, rubs right on the back of this, so it does get, you know, a little bit scratched. So you might see scratches on this bag. You know, if you own this bag or if you have it for a while, you're probably going to end up with scratches, because I do have a scratch there. You could even see the scratches here. There's a couple here. Let's see if you'll be able to see that. You might be able to see it. It looks a little dirty, but it's just, again, it's because of my fingers. I did notice the other day that I do have a scratch on the hardware. Let's see if I can find it for you. Let's see. There was a little scratch somewhere, but I'm not seeing it right now. But somewhere on the hardware, there's like a little scratch, so trust me. There's a little scratch somewhere. Must have like put the bag down somewhere. So I do want to show you the inside of the bag. So this is, you can see the zipper. Again, it's all silver. It's got the brown lining, and that's the zipper there. The inside's just really open. So it's open. I'll let you see that inside. And it just has like that cream color, like that beige color cotton lining. It's just like the traditional, what a lot of the Gucci bags have. And it does have an inside zipper, which is nice. You can see the Gucci logo there. And then it does have an inside zipper. Show you that. But, and the pocket's actually kind of nice. It's a nice pocket zipper. I will say it's pretty deep, so it does fit quite a bit of stuff. What else? That's really it from the inside. I mean, you can see a little bit of what the inside looks like. I mean, it's just all beige, and you know, it's nice. You know, one of the things that I do, and I have a video actually on my channel, I spray the inside, especially with Gucci. I spray the inside with the Apple Guard on all my bags, especially the Gucci bags that have like the cream lining, because I don't want them to get dirty. And I will say I've had really good success with that. None of my bags have any stains, and I don't know if it's that I'm really careful or if the actual Apple Guard really works, but I do believe in the Apple Guard. I think the product's a really good product, so you'll have to check that out when you get a chance, but super cool. I think the spray's amazing. What else do I want to show you? I think from just the inside and the outside, I mean, that's really it. I mean, one thing that I want to show you guys as a close-up is the way the straps, you know, work. When I actually bought this bag, I went to the store, and I was actually, the guy, the sales associate, was letting me just kind of play with the bag. And I kept trying to take off this strap, and I could not figure it out. And luckily, you know, he showed me how to do it, but I want to show you guys. So you do have this like little chain here. And right at the top on this part here, the first little link, in the inside, like the back side, there's like this little thing here where you have to push in. Here, I'll show you. You have to push it in to get it out. So it's like, I'll show you guys from the side view. So you just kind of push it in, and then you can actually, so I'll show you again like how to put it back on. All you do is kind of push it, and it clips back on, and then you have to push in to remove it. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove both of these so that I can show you what the bag looks like with the other strap. And I wouldn't say that it's really hard to remove, if I'm being honest. I think it's just kind of, sometimes it's awkward when you're recording, but it's really not. And you can see how it just kind of falls like that. And all you really have to do is find that little link there again and put it back in. So you just have to hold it for a second and then push. And there you go. Same thing with this side. Grab the other side, hold it, and just kind of push in. There you go. And now you can see how different this bag looks. I mean, I think it looks a little bit different having just the leather strap. See, now it looks like a completely different bag versus having this strap. So I think it's pretty cute. I will say that I also do spray any of these like straps, these nylon straps. I always spray them with Apple Guard as well. So just as a heads up, that's what I do. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna keep going and I'm gonna show you what can fit inside of this large bag. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just show you what fits inside. But before I do that, I do wanna just mention one thing about this bag, because for some people, this could be a deal breaker. One of the things that I will mention is this bag will not stand up alone. It won't. I don't know if it has to do with this heavy hardware, but it will not. Even if it's full, I can't get it to stand up. Usually what I do is I usually have to put it up against something, or a chair or something like that, but it won't stay up. And it always worries me because I have a glass table in my kitchen, and I tend to put this on the table, and every time it smacks the glass, and I'm always afraid that I'm gonna break the glass because of this heavy bag. I mean, you can see I can maybe try to get it to stand, but it's not really gonna stand. So I just wanted to give you a heads up in case you are someone who likes your bag to just sit there and you don't wanna have to worry about it falling over. This one will probably fall over. So, okay, I'll go ahead and jump in and start showing you what fits inside. Just for perspective, because this is a fairly large bag, I want to show you, let's take a look at this agenda. This is the Louis Vuitton, the largest agenda cover. I wanna see if this fits inside of here. Which I have not, by the way, put it in here, but I thought I would show you guys. And it actually does fit inside of there. It does fit. I will say though, it's pretty close. You can see it there, but it definitely will close. So I'm gonna keep that in there just for perspective so you guys can see. And this is an agenda that I actually have really full, so it's filled. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys what else I can put in here. So I do use my toiletry 15 all the time, so I'm gonna put that in there. I'll put that more standing up like that. Let's do the medium-sized Karigami. I'm gonna put that in there. That fits inside. Now, let's see what else I want to put in there. Let's do the usual recto versal. You guys know I love that. That's going in there. Now, let's do some sunglasses. I'm going to put that in there. And even with all of that, I'm going to show you. I didn't put anything in the zipper, but I think you guys get the idea. But, so now you can see the large agenda. You can see that I have the toiletry 15, the medium-sized Karigami, the recto verso, and sunglasses all in there. Now let's try to zip this up. See, because the agenda is somewhat rather large, I think you'll probably have a hard time zipping it. It's interesting because before I put everything in there, it fit just fine. Now that it's full, it will not fit in there. So I guess you could carry the agenda if you're not going to put a bunch of other things in here. But if you're someone that's going to just carry the agenda, let me just take a look and pull out some of these things and see if I pull all this out, if you can travel with the agenda. And now, if I pulled everything else out and kept the bag a little more slender, it actually fits right in there. So just as a heads up. But I'm gonna go ahead and take out the agenda because I don't think most people travel with the large agenda. And if you do, well, I normally don't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove that. But I want to show people who just put normal, like more average stuff. Recto verso, the toiletry 15, the Karigami, the medium size. I do have a YSL wristlet, so I'm going to try to put that in there because sometimes we do go out and just pull this thing out. So I will put that in there. Put my sunglasses back in there. And now if you look at it now, I have my YSL wristlet, I have the medium-sized Karigami, I have my recto verso really full, I have my toiletry 15 full, and I have my sunglasses in here, and it all fits very, very well. Now let's see how that looks. And look at this, it actually is standing up, kind of. So it's kind of standing up. Maybe if you kind of push it down, I can get it to stand. So now it's actually standing. So I lied, I guess, but it's standing. So I did want to show you that. You can see actually if you kind of like push it down a little bit, stands a little bit better. But yeah, it looks really good and it doesn't look bad at all. I think you can definitely, if you're like me, I do like more medium-sized bags because I do like to carry all sorts of things. So I think this is a really, really great size. What I'm gonna do next is I am going to show you what the bag looks like on, and I'll do both straps so that you have an idea of how long the straps are as well, because both of the straps are adjustable, which is really nice. So I'll go ahead and just model that for you and then we'll be done. Okay, so this is how long the brown strap actually will extend to. This is the longest length. As you can see, it's really long. If I'm putting it on by me, I mean, you can see just by my size, I mean, this is really, really long for me. Like, I couldn't wear it like as an actual shoulder bag, but if I wanted to do a crossbody, I can definitely do that. And you can see, you know, the way it looks from there, from this angle. But I mean, I don't think it's too long for me. I'm about 5'4" anyway, so I'm not super tall. I'm more average height. But you can see that the bag is a little bit longer. But the nice thing is you can adjust the bag if you want to make it a little bit shorter. So you could definitely do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So now I've adjusted it to the smallest, to the actual smallest size. And now you can see here, it's just a little bit more appropriate for me if I wanted to use it as a shoulder bag. Super cute. I mean, I think it's cute. But I would definitely say, you know, it might be a little short for crossbody. Let's see. Well, it depends how high you wear your crossbody, but if you don't mind it this short, I mean, it's definitely cute. I don't really think it's bad. Love to hear what you think. So I'm going to go ahead now and just swap out the strap so that you can see what it looks like with the other strap, like as a model shot, and then we'll be done. Okay, so now I have it at the shortest length with this strap. And you can see this is where it actually sits on me at the shortest length. And I'm 5'4". So I don't think it's bad. I mean, I think it's actually a really, really cute length. I'm going to go ahead and just adjust the strap. Now, I've actually extended the strap all the way so you can see how long it is. And this is very, very long. You can see, look at that. Like, I would never wear it like this. Just not my style. But if I wanted to do a crossbody, you definitely can. So if you are taller, this would be a really great length for you. It's just too long for me to have it all the way at the longest length. So I would probably, for me, I would probably go more medium, like more in the middle, than all the way to one side. So let's see. Now, this is a little bit better for me. And again, I have it like at the half. It's like, you know, halfway. But I think it's really cute. You know, one thing I want to show you really quick is what it looks like if you hook the G. And see what you think about that. Is that something like, you can wear it like that, I guess. Which I don't really like. I don't know about that. It looks to me a little weird. Let me just make it a little bit longer and see if I can do crossbody. Maybe the crossbody would look a lot nicer. No, crossbody, I think this looks really funny. I honestly have not worn it that way, even though I've been wearing this bag for a couple weeks. I haven't worn it this way at all. At all. If I were to wear it with a G hooked, I would wear it like more like this, which I think is what most people do, is they just carry it around like this. But I personally think this bag is really cute if it's just left open. I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you carry this bag and there's another way that you wear this bag, I would love to hear from you guys. Like I always tell you guys, by no means am I the expert of all these bags. I do my best to give you guys my honest review on what I think. But if you have another opinion, or if you own this bag and you have found some tricky ways or some interesting ways to wear this bag, I would love to hear from you. Well, that's really all I have for you guys. I would love to hear your thoughts on this bag. And as usual, thank you so much for visiting, and I hope to see you next time.